You political analyst Brian Sobel. Brian, thank you for being here. Obviously, a very busy day and a lot to get through here. I think it seems like the million-dollar question that's kind of hanging out there is why would the president seemingly side with Russia and Vladimir Putin today over his own intelligence agencies?
My own view is that he has failed and cannot bifurcate the meddling of the Russians in the 2016 election and this Trump collusion issue. He continues to put those two together, and because he can't pull them apart, he has to go on the defensive all the time about whether there was Russian interference. It would seem to me so easy to say today in that media conference, Mr. Putin, we're holding you accountable for meddling in the 2016 election.
Do you think people, but some of his, the folks surrounding him must have prepped him for this inevitability and must have urged him to say those things, wouldn't you think? But does he just get up there and it's
I've said
it's
since
whatever
the
he wants
beginning
to
of
do?
his presidency that he is off the script, off the cuff, and in these kinds of settings, that's where it's really glaring. If you looked at at how disciplined Vladimir Putin was in his answers, and in the construct of his answers, that's what people are seeing is the difference between these two world leaders. One very controlled and totally on script, and the other one kind of thrashing about.
Yeah. He has done this for quite some time, like you're just saying, but today was, I feel like, different because so many people criticized from both sides of the aisle, and even the former CIA director, John Brennan, he tweeted something to the effect of that President Trump's actions were nothing short of treasonous. Would you go that far?
No. In fairness, Brennan's been a constant critic. But you do look at the Republican criticism, and you say there are certain people that came out today and criticized him who have not done that before, Newt Gingrich being one of them. He's been a staunch supporter of the president, and he said today it was a very poor performance, and it was.
And so a lot of those Republicans, as we heard, they weighed in. They called it shameful. They called it disgraceful. They called it treasonous. What's the next step for those Republicans? What do they need to do next year? What is the right move?
Yeah, I think we have to watch what happens over the next few days. I think you're going to watch the president start walking back his comments in the conference, and now that he's not face to face with the guy, he'll ramp up his criticism, is I think what you're going to see.
Can you quickly tell us whether or not you think the meeting was a good idea in the first place?
Yes.
Should we be having this talk with Putin?
Yes, the answer is yes. We should be meeting with people around the world. They're not all nice people. Chinese person isn't, a Korean person isn't, all these other people, but you have to meet with them.
Speaking of trying to walk it back, I mean, the president, that is, did tweet, he tweeted something out after the meeting saying he has great confidence in U.S. intelligence agencies. Too little, too late?
Oh, yeah. Once you say, I took the other guy's point of view, but my people are okay, it doesn't really wash very well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Political analyst Brian Sobel, we appreciate your time.
Thank you for your insight there.